They tell you time heals everything. That's a lie. Some people don't fade away. They leave a crater. James Alan Nilsson was one of those people. We didn't meet at a bar. We didn't meet at work. We met in Aspire, a PTSD program where people who had been through too much to pretend anymore. Aspire is where you go when you're done running. When you're tired of lying to yourself, when you're ready to sit in a room full of strangers and say, I'm not okay. That's where I met James. A Navy veteran, a man who once still watched while the rest of the world slept. Feel me? Someone who knew what it meant to carry responsibility in silence. People think the war ends when you come home. James knew better, and so did I. You know, in Aspire, we were not ranks, we were not uniforms, we were not diagnoses. We were just people trying to survive our own memories. James showed up, day after day, group after group, sometimes tired, sometimes hurting, but he showed up, and that matters. We even, had an unspoken war going on at the gym. Every morning when the doors open, we would both be there, no words, just a look, that warrior look. Like, damn, he beat me here today. Or I gotta go harder. He's not leaving before me. We never said it out loud, but we both knew that was our thing, And we laughed about it. We always joked, because both of us were, named James. We would look at each other and say, I'm the only James. You gotta change your name, brother. That was James, competitive, funny, always pushing, always still showing heart, Some people leave this world quietly. James did not, He left behind people who knew his fight, saw his effort, who watched him keep showing up, watch him showing up when it would have been easy to just disappear. And now there's an empty spot, an empty spot at Aspire, at the gym, in this world. But let me say this clearly. James was not his ending, He was his service. He was his courage. He was every day chose to stay and fight. That counts. Brother, if you could hear me, you were not alone. You were not invisible. You mattered. Rest easy, sailor. We will carry your name forward because we're all recovering. This war, each one reach one. Peace.